Hi guys, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Y'all, let's do some more economical paper bag crafting with a twist. Stay tuned. So in a recent video, we made these super awesome little gift bags using the bottom of a paper bag that we had left over after we cut the paper bag to make this super awesome gift wallet. So these are just some of the things that we've been making with our paper bags. So when I started this series, I had no idea of the impact that it would have. And some of the comments that I have been receiving have just been heartwarming and so touching, because in these very challenging times, money can be a little tight for some of us, but life still goes on. We still have children graduating. We still have weddings taking place. We still have babies being born. We still have celebrations of life. And at times we want something to commemorate that, or we might be planning that big event on a very tight budget. And this type of crafting certainly fits in with our budgets. And a lot of the comments that I'm getting are along those lines. So I feel very blessed, very honored, very humbled that I am able to share what it is that I know and what I do, so that any of us who are on a tight budget can know that we can sit down and craft through that budget and turn out something amazing for whatever event it is that we're planning. So for those of you who are not subscribers to my channel, but to drop by just to see what was going on, welcome. Go ahead and hit subscribe, because I can promise you, you are not going to be disappointed. This paper bag series is just a small sampling of what we do on the channel. So I would love to have you join. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So this is today's super awesome project, and I don't have it closed completely because I'm going to use it to put something in it, but I wanted to show it to you guys because it is more low-cost paper bag crafting, and when you open it up, you'll see exactly what I mean. This is an absolutely awesome way to give a gift. If you're giving cash, if you're giving a gift card, this is awesome. And here's something else. We're making this today to celebrate birthdays and Father's Day, and I've got it dressed up in more masculine colors. However, if you are planning a wedding, or if you're helping someone to plan a wedding, this is a phenomenally economical way to create your wedding invitations. This bag, you know, wedding invitations now have so many components to them. You've got the RSVP card. You have the actual invitation itself. There's so much that goes into it that you practically need a package all by itself just for that. And this fits that bill because you've got so much room in here, and you can take all of the component pieces that you would have in that invitation packet and put it inside of this. And this houses all of that. And simply change the paper of the bag to match your wedding colors. Use papers on the outside that match your wedding colors, and you are going to get away with making your wedding invitations and packaging for pennies on the dollar. So everything that we do, guys, inexpensively doesn't mean that it's cheap. We are crafting on the cheap, but we are ending up with some very posh and upscale projects at the end of that crafting. And that's exactly what we are about to make. So to make this project, I am using another size bag just to show you guys different sizes. And this particular bag is 6 inches across. The last bag that I had was 6¼ inches. So you need to measure out your bag in order to make your project. So the width of this bag is 6 inches wide, but the height of this bag, along with the other bags that I'm making, I am making them 6½ inches tall. So when finished, we have 6 by 6½. So that's what we're going to need to start with, and we will trim it at the top and the bottom, so we have it completely open like this. Then I have a piece that measures 2 by 4, and that will be my topper. And I have 2 pieces that measure 5.5 by 6. So what I'm doing is, when I place this down, I want to have a border on all 4 sides. So if your bag is a different size, whatever your width is and your length, just make sure that when you cut this piece, you cut it so that it is a 1/2 inch shorter this way and a 1/2 inch shorter this way, and that way you'll have some of the bag border around. So the first thing that we are going to do on this project is I'm going to do this with glue, and that's what I recommend that you use on this as well. So I am going to open this up, and I am going to seal this bag completely with glue at the bottom. So once I have that down, I'll smooth that out. I'm going to use my bone folder to make sure everything is stuck. Then I'm going to open up my sides here and close that with glue. And get it stuck down. And now we'll bring in the 2 pieces that I have that measure 5.5 by 6. I have placed tape on the back. I'm going to remove that tape, and I'll be right back. So once we have the tape off the back, all I'm going to do is take this and place it down and try to get even placement so that I'll have an even looking little border on all of the sides. And on this particular project, you've got a little bit of that print showing. No problem for me, because I like the fact that this is paper bag crafting, and I don't mind that showing. So I am going to take my second piece and go on the back and just place that down. And I'll use my bone folder just to make sure that I get everything nice and stuck. And then I am going to use my crimper to crimp a portion of the bottom of this. And I got a question about, why do I use the crimper? Is it necessary? No, it's not necessary. I do it because I like the decorative finish that it gives to my project, but you certainly don't have to do this. So I'm going to take this, put it in my crimper, and I am just going to crimp a portion of the bottom of the bag. And hopefully you guys can see some of that crimp that's on there. So now I have my 4 by 6 inch piece, and I am going to score this at 1 3/4. And then I'll fold this, and I am going to use my wide tape to place this down. You can use glue, but I prefer to use tape. So now that I have my tape on this, I am going to take this and place it down so that I can get a nice cover on this. And now you can see I have it just like that. And now what I want to do is I want to just angle in on this just a little bit, because I don't want it to be square. So I am going to angle in probably a little bit more over here than I just did. And now I have this super sweet little topper on my bag. So then what I'm going to do, this is actually a sticker, but I'm not going to stick it down right now because I don't want to seal this shut. But I am going to take this and stick it right up here with some glue, and then when I get ready to peel it off, I'll just peel off a portion of that sticker part. So I am going to take this, add some glue to the sticker backing part, and just place it right here. And that way it's on here, but it's not on here with the sticker. And then I'm going to take my glue and just place down a couple of gems, because remember guys, I said even though we're making items for a man, it's okay to use moderate bling. You certainly wouldn't want to put the danglies and all of that on here, but bling in moderation is okay. So now you can see that I have a very sweet, very beautiful little gift bag that I can use to put my card in, a treat in. It actually has the gusset, so it opens up pretty wide. It is really up to you how you want to use this. Now on this one on the back, I added a little bow with my seam binding. Not going to put one on here, but I did want to show you guys just how the backs of these look. And now I'm going to bring them back so you can see just how fantastic these are, because they really are as easy as I just showed you. Look at how absolutely posh this is. This really is how we step up our game in paper crafting. We started with the paper bag, but you never know it by looking at this. So leave me a comment below and let me know which of the paper bag projects that I've made so far that you're going to make, or are you going to make all of them that I've made? But leave me a comment below, because I'd really love to hear what you guys think about these paper bag projects. I hope that you have enjoyed this project. If you have, please hit the like button. If you are not a subscriber to my channel, I would love to have you join my online crafting family. You guys stay safe, happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.